Mr. Irontrader, it is Thanksgiving night. So we are going to review crude oil here and natural gas. But before we do that, I want to give a big shout out to the Detroit Lions. What a nail biter of a game, but they pulled it out. Okay, this video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, selling stock, commodity ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. All right, here we have crude oil and we have natural gas. Now, tomorrow's Friday. There's only going to be a half a day. Market's closed there at 1 o'clock. Now, everything already came out there today, this week, I should say, as far as the API numbers, EIA reports on crude oil and natural gas. So everything is pretty much set. So basically, we just have to trade the charts here. Okay, here's what we got here so far. We've had this bottoming, kind of like a wipeout candle that wiped everything right on out here, okay? And then we put in this indecision candle, and then we had an inside day, and then here so far, another inside day here, what's going on here. So we got to see how this is all going to shake out. Now, this is very, very easy here on the upside because basically we're looking at that 69.41. Very, very key. Right above that is we got 69.63 level. And then right above that is there we have that 70.55 level. So that's going to be very, very strong resistance. So if we can get above 1 or 2, then we can head for that 50-day. Again, if we can crack that 50-day, then we can come right to the top here. That's at 71.51, I should say, 71.51 level, and then we'll come right here to the top of this candle at 72.25, and then we have your nice retest there at 72.88 level. But right now here, we got to see how this all going to shake out. Right now, they got a ceasefire going on there between Israel and that whole ordeal there with Iran. So that's a ceasefire, but there's still kind of unknowns here with Russia and Ukraine going on here. So we got to see how that's going to shake out here. Now, again, if you look at the seasonality chart here, which I posted at midday trading a couple days ago, you really want to buy crude oil like the first week of December and ride it right into the end of the year. First couple of days of January, then take it off because then it goes flat ski. Okay, so you can just go to equityclock.com and you can do all that seasonality, anything that you want to look on, commodities or whatever is right there for you. But let's take a look at the downside. So obviously we want to look at today's low. You're looking at 68.27. We want to look at bottom of this candle, 68.18, and then we'll come down here to this 68.05 level here. So you can see we're having some really good support levels. Now, if that's lost, we're going to come right to the bottom here, looking at 67.28. And then we'll come here, you're looking at 66.82, and then we have your retest there at 66.53, which is that candle. Now, again, if this sells right on off here, this is lost, then we're going to come right to the bottom here, okay? So you're looking at 66.33. We'll come to the bottom of that candle, 65.63, and then your retest down there at 65.27. But we got to see how this all shakes out because we got some sideways action. Now, just remember here what we had. This is all this war premium going on. So that same thing there. So we got to see how this is going to shake out here. So basically what you want to do is just watch the bottom of this candle at 68.05. That's going to be very, very key. And then on the upside, we just watch that 8-day, that 21-day. And then if we can get above that, then we can come to this 50-day. Above that, we hit the top of that candle, that's 71.51, and then that's 72.88. Now, 46, we're sitting pretty much right in the center here. Yeah, the green is still over your red, but it just kind of pinched sideways, obviously, because we have just a sideways market here. So let's just see how this just shakes out. Never bet one way or the other right now until we can see which direction it is going. Okay, natty gas here. Now, we had this big contract roll here again, just like we had here, but this wasn't as dramatic. This one here, it gapped it up, came there, and then we filled that gap. So you always look to the left of the chart here because look at the bottom of the candle, okay? 2.51. What was the top of it here? 2.51, okay? Very, very nicely. So always look at those gaps and fills when you're looking at charts. Now, again, we just rallied right up here, and this is just kind of like all over the map, but it's really nothing that unusual for natural gas. Now, what we did here so far, we put it a lower here, and now we're above that 8-day. That's going to be very, very key. So let's look at the downside first. Okay, so you want to watch that 3.249. Then we'll come here to the bottom of this candle. You're looking at 3.189, and then we'll look right here at 3.17, okay? Then we can do is we can come here. Let me just big that up there, small it up, I mean. And then we're going to look right there, okay? So you're looking at 3.15, and then we have your next support at 3.13, and then we'll come down here at 3.09 level, and then we come right here, okay, we're looking at 3.05, and we have your 3 level, and then here's going to be the key support is going to be that 2.96, your 21 simple moving average, okay? But right now here, even though I say we came down here, we're still hanging around that 8-day, and that 8 days on the upswing, 21 on the upswing, 50-day on the upswing, 100-day and 200-day. That's always very bullish when you see bottom left, upper right. So maybe we're just going to be trading this range again here. Okay, so if we see the upside here, so what you want to watch here is 3.31 level. Okay, that's going to be very key. And then we can get above that. We'll come right to the bottom of this candle here, 3.39. Okay, then we'll come over the top of here. You're looking at 3.47, and then we have 3.52, and then we have 3.56. Okay, so we have a range here that we're trading between this 8-day at that roughly 25 and that 3.56. So now we're going to trade this range until she's either going to break above or we're going to break below. So if we know where it's going to go below, then we can just follow these candles down until we hit that 21 simple moving average if it gets there. But we'll see here because we just follow that right on down very, very nicely. Okay, but let's just see, because right now we're back above that 8-day, and this could take another run right to that 3.56. Okay, here we have, there's no divergences here. It's basically, okay, sitting at 5.959 here. We have to go to that 70 level, and I can actually go past it. But again, this here is not really telling you a whole lot. This is here because your green is still over your red, which shows momentum there to the upside here. So let's just watch here. So tomorrow, let's just take and we'll watch here this 8-day and see how that trades. If we can stay above that 8-day, then we got a good shot to run all the way up. If we can't, then we're just going to follow these candles here all the way down until we get to that retest at 2.96. So remember, this market tomorrow is going to be a shortened day. So it's, you got to just kind of take it easy, little situation. Now, the month ends there on the weekend here. So what we're going to be doing is next week, usually new months, new money comes in. Now we're talking about the end of the year here. Now, even if you have a little pullback kind of a situation, I think it's going to be a buying opportunity, especially for stocks and especially for like technology. And I think you can buy that and then run it up into the end of the year. Now, next year is going to be, because we have in the United States here, we have the new president coming in here on January 20th. So it's going to be a whole new different situation, all new set of rules, all new different things that you want to buy and want to sell. So you got to stay really, really sharp here. But I think any kind of a pullback here is a good opportunity to buy it and take it long into the end of the year. Okay, that's what I got for you. I'll be back here tomorrow morning for 7 o'clock, and we'll do the old crude and natural gas, and then we'll maybe throw something else in tomorrow. Okay, trade what's in front of you, not what you want.